Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another episode. So today I'm finally gonna be doing a side skirts on my Sportcross, and when I say finally, I mean finally, because if you guys seen one of my previous videos when I did rear lip, I mentioned that I wanted to get side skirts, but for some reason nobody was selling them. I checked eBay, I checked Amazon, and then a couple days ago I actually went back to eBay and I found the set for the same price that they were selling before. I was kind of afraid that they stopped making them or something, but whatever. So I got them. I'm gonna do a quick review. I'm gonna try to, probably not gonna install it today, but because I don't have rivets or clips and stuff like that, I'm gonna see what I really need. But I'm gonna fix the rear lip and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. If you guys seen my install video, I tried to put double-sided tape in here and it didn't work, because the way you have to put this lip on is you have to do this side, the other side, and then let the middle part hang down and then just pull it up, kind of like you're pulling up your pants without unbuckling your buckle, I guess. But I tried to put double-sided tape here. It wouldn't stay, because when I start to put this up or pull this up, it took all the double-sided tape out and all that. But I put rivets in it, but I wasn't, I guess, thinking when I did that, because this plastic, this bumper, even though it's OEM, it's really soft. When you put rivets in it, it starts to push, well, pull everything out, and you can see right there what happened to it. So today what I'm gonna do is, I got these rivets. This is the one that I used, and it's just slightly too short for me to put washer on the other side, so I got slightly longer ones. The only thing is I don't really like, but for now it'll do. This side is gonna be a bit too big, I guess, compared to this one. So I'm gonna probably re-drill. I'm gonna re-drill new holes, because this one's oversized now, and take these old ones out, re-drill them, realign it, because you can see it start to sag right there, and I had to put a screw in here. So take these out, realign it, drill the holes, put the rivets, and we're gonna try the side skirts on. So let me put it on time lapse and get to work. So honestly, I'm not proud of my work, or this work at least, but this will have to do for now. It actually holds pretty good, and it's at the height that I kind of like it, even though you can still kind of see this line. But if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I do want to wrap this car eventually, hopefully soon. So I don't really want to put this on like 100% the way it's supposed to be on, because who knows what I'm gonna do with the rear bumper. Maybe change it, replace it, get a different lip, whatever. But this is polyurethane rear lip. If you guys haven't seen my previous video, again, polyurethane, and there's a lot of people don't like this material, but honestly I really like it. I mean, it's sturdy. It's not gonna go anywhere. I need to put this back on, or tighten this. So it's, but honestly, it's like, I don't know, it's not gonna come off. So here's side skirts. Honestly, really, I don't know about the packaging. What do you guys think? This is just garbage bag, and is, I don't know. So let's open it up. I haven't opened it. You can see it. It's still wrapped and has a tape and everything. Open it up, see what it looks like. So okay, quick look at before I put it on the car, and like you can see, it's super soft. But with that being said, I mean, look at it. Can you do this with a fiberglass? So let's see. I mean, I like the finish. I like the finish on the side skirt, and I like the finish on the rear lip. The reason why is if you wanted to paint this, you don't really have to do much with it. You have to, well, you have to prep it, you have to wet sand it and all that stuff, probably do the primer and all that, but compared to fiberglass or some other stuff, you have to like do actual like a wet sand and primer and all that stuff. But this one, you just wet sand as far as just scuff it so primer will stick to it. But then again, I'm not a painter, might be wrong. Please don't be hating on me if I am wrong, but from what I know, you can just really take a plastic and just do a paint. You have to prime it, or primer it, do a primer. So let's put it against the car, because I can't wait to see what it looks like and how much of a height difference it's gonna make, because you can see rear lip and then the mid part, mid part. So in the front bumper, it's still OEM Sportcross, but I do have TRD Altezza front bumper that's gonna go on it, and I don't think they make a lip for it, because that bumper automatically is pretty much low, and hopefully, I don't know how level it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be leveled with the side skirts and everything else. But anyways, let's put the side skirts on. So okay, this is where I'm at right now. I can't put this on by myself. This jack is just here just to hold it, but I can't put it on by myself. It's gonna take at least 2 people. So I'm probably gonna call it a day. See what kind of screws or clips or whatever I need for the bottom. And probably come back tomorrow with somebody else. Probably have my wife or my brother to help me out, put it on and hold it on one side while I'll do the other side. So, but it's kind of hard to tell how much of a height it's gonna give, but this is what it's gonna look like. It's probably not as low. Yeah, it's not as low as the rear lip now, or the bumper with the lip, but I mean, I like it. I don't know about the front part though. That front, honestly, on the fender, the way it goes up, it feels like that should be in the back, even though you can't really use that in the back because of the door. But I don't know why they did that like that. It just doesn't go there, in my opinion. What do you guys think? But even with the black and champagne color, whatever color this car is, I think it looks pretty good. But again, if you look at this here, it looks like you're looking at the rear of the car, even though that's front. So okay, quick update on what's going on here. So I tried to put these rivets here from underneath here. So one right here, one's supposed to be right here, one right, what we got right there. So what it's doing is there's a gap between side skirt and the car, the bottom of the car, and when I start put rivets, it pushes the whole thing up, and this is what it looks like. You can see the gap here. Gap here. This is what it's supposed to look like, or at least this is the way I like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get longer rivets with a bigger washer or head or whatever, and I'll be right back. So okay, I'm back from stupid store, and they don't have the washers that I need, or rivets that I need. So I'm gonna use these giant washers, and yes, I used one on the bottom, you saw me, but the reason why I got these in the first place is I was going to use these rivets, and they have tiny head right here, and it would go through the hole that was on the side skirt. So I got these washers, and again, the reason why I got these ones, like a giant ones, I was trying to get like a same size hole that this rivet needs, but the ones that they had was too big, and with the same size hole as this one, this is the only washers they had, the huge ones. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'll get these giant screws with the giant washers, because I still want to put these side skirts on, and I will put them on. I'll put these on. And again, the reason why I'm still doing this is I didn't put double-sided tape, even though I really want to, but I am going to be replacing my fenders. I have different style fenders, and I don't want to put double-sided tape and then rip everything out and all that stuff. So plus it's going to give me time to figure out if I actually do need double-sided tape here or not, because I heard that these polyurethane side skirts, in the heat they start kind of dribble or whatever, sag. So I'll put the screws on. They said they're gonna get rivets in the next couple of days, so it's gonna be like 85, 90 outside. So this way the car's gonna be outside in the sun. I'll see how the side skirt is gonna be doing. Are they gonna start sagging or not? Do I need double-sided tape here or not? So it's, in a way, it's kind of win-win. So again, I'll put these on. We'll see what happens. And I forgot to measure the height, how low or how high the car was sitting. I wanted to do before and after, but if I'll take this side skirt off, I'll measure it. If not, then I still have to do the other side. So let's put these on and see what they look like. So this is it for today. Not done with this video though, but as soon as I get rivets that I need, I'm gonna continue, and I'll be right back. We'll take it from here, I guess. Okay, so this is the next day, and it's one of the things that when one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So long story short, I really didn't want to use rivets on the side skirts, but I didn't know what else to use. Clips, you can use the clips, but these are not OEM side skirts, so I don't know how they're gonna hold with the clips. So I said, okay, I'll just use rivets. Just because these ones, the ones that I had, the heads are too small, I went and I bought these oversized washers because they didn't have the smaller ones. Then I found out that, okay, these are too short. I went to buy the longer ones. They're out of stock. Who knows when they're gonna get it. So then I decide to, here, I dropped one. I'm gonna use these rivets. These ones have threads inside. So I was like, I'll just put these and put the bolts in or screws, whatever. Plus it's later when I decide to take the side skirts off to put different fenders, I can just unscrew the bolts and I don't have to jack up the car. I have to drill out the rivets and all that stuff. So I went to get bolts for these, and they don't have the ones that I need. So I'm gonna order them. It's gonna take a couple days to get it, but While I'm waiting, I still have a bunch of bolts and stuff at home, so what I'm gonna do is I found a bunch of used bolts and stuff. Yes, they are different colors and all that, but again, these will hold for now, and when I get the new ones in, I'll just replace them. So these are the ones that I'm gonna be using. Drill the hole, put this in, and these are gonna stay inside the car or underneath on the car, and then put the bolts, and it's gonna hold. So this is what the side skirt looks like now on this side. I'll move it in a different place later, the car, so you guys can see it better. But it's actually pretty good. It's still on. This one's kind of, it has a gap, but then again, you have to use double-sided tape here. I don't want to put rivets here. It's double-sided tape. It's gonna hold pretty good. So, and go back this way, and this one doesn't have side skirt. So I'm gonna pull the car inside the garage, and this time I will measure the height before and after to see how much of a height it's gonna change, or it'll be different. So let's get started. So okay, one of the things that you have to do is take this off. It goes right here, and then this thing, I don't know why they put this big of a thing right here, but if you take in, the only reason why I'm taking this off is when you put this, it creates a gap right here, and just because this is not high enough or tall enough, and this one's pretty long here, it goes up to like about right here, and then you can see this empty space. But if you go up front, you have this here that goes right here, and this one is gonna compensate that gap that I'm gonna have. This one's longer, just like this side. So I'm gonna take the back one off, but I am gonna keep this one on and drill the holes here and blah blah blah. Well, you can't really measure it now because car's been on a jack stand. Suspension's kind of stretched out. You need to kind of either move the car back and forth or something so the car sits again. But right now it's only 1/4 of an inch difference. It was 6 up front, it's 1/4 to 6. It was 7 in the back, it's 1/4 to 7. So, but after it moves back and forth or drives whatever, just to measure. still 1/4 to 6. Actually, 1/2 inch. 6.5. It was 7.
What happened to this one?
Well, it's actually less. Oh, if you look at it from here, it's a bit less than 5.5. It's in between 5.5 and 5.25. So actually, never mind. It did went down. When you look at it from here, you can't really see it. It looks like it's only 1/4 to 6. Because if you look at it from here, it looks like there's a black molding or side skirt right here. But if you look at it from the bottom, like that, it's a bit less than 5.5. But I'm still gonna put one of those lip type of thing, or whatever they call, on top of the lip, straight going down. I don't know what they call. You can make them yourself. You can buy them. Where's my BMW? On the BMW, I have that right there. Homemade as well. First side skirt, driver's side, was actually kind of easier, like 100 times easier than this side. I kind of got frustrated, really annoying with the threaded rivets and all this stuff. It obviously takes more time versus you drill it with just a regular rivet and you're done with it. With the threaded ones, especially when you're trying to put, like right here where the original holes are on the side skirt, on the car, it actually comes out where the curve is. So when you can't really drill it because your drill bit goes back and forth, and then you put rivets in it and it's to the side. So when you put the screw in, it's not straight up, it's a bit to the side. You try to adjust that and all that stuff, but whatever. Again, like I said before, I am gonna take these out because I'm replacing the fenders with the different ones. I don't know if you guys seen it on my Instagram, but I'm gonna post a picture right here so you guys can see it, and let me know what you guys think, because I mentioned it before and I will mention it again. I'm really not sure about those fenders and the hood. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I keep him, should I not? I am keeping that bumper though, the Altezza one, but I'm not sure about the fenders. So again, I'm gonna take this out and redo the bolts. I'm gonna order new ones. It's gonna match both sides, do the threaded rivets on that side as well. And next time when I redo this, I'm gonna have more double-sided tape. Now I just did the sections, but next time when I do it, I'm just gonna do like one long double-sided tape, so it's gonna hold better. And again, I will do update probably next couple of videos to show you guys what it looks like, because like I said, a lot of people complain, hey, what's up? A lot of people complain that these polyurethane side skirts, they start sagging at heat. Is it true? We'll see. So this is it for today. I don't know if you guys liked the video or not, because I did a lot of hack jobs and all that on the side skirts, but like I said, they are coming up. Yeah, I am gonna redo it. This video or this install is more for let me see what they actually gonna look like in in a month from now or whatever. I don't know how long it's gonna be before I do the fenders, and I want to see if they do really sag or not. So at this point, I don't really care what kind of rivets I put and stuff like that. So I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit thumbs up. Comment below if you guys have side skirts, if you had any problems with it or whatever. What do you actually use to put them on? Rivets or bolts or screws or whatever. So this is it again. Please hit thumbs up. He wants a cookie. Hit thumbs up if you guys like the video. Comment below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. See ya.